What's good, 5-Star family, and welcome to another edition of 5-Star Weekly, brought to you by Spin Move 360. I'm your host, Sal, and in this week's episode, we have a jam-packed lineup for you with highlights, interviews, and the unveiling of Spin Move 360's 5-Star Big Board, where we'll rank each team 16 to 1. But before we get started, I would like to take the time out to thank all of you, the players, the coaches, the owners, for all the love you've been sending Spin Move 360's way. It's much appreciated. Week 6 is a wrap, and the strong teams in the league are beginning to separate themselves from the pack. But many questions still linger into the ethers, like, are some of these teams peaking too soon? And how does a favorable schedule affect some of these teams going forward? Only time will tell, but let's look at the scores from around the league from this past weekend's games. The Blue Devils beat a struggling Lions team. The Demon Knights get a great win against the Red Rebels. The Punishers impose their will on the Pitbulls. The NY Panthers fought off a Feisty's Cowboy unit. The LI Panthers shot many by beating the Bulldogs. The Bounty Hunters had an offense explosion against a good Falcons defense. And the Tribe defense refused to let the Bandits score, holding them to 0 points through 8 quarters of football. And the Nose, their aerial attack proves too much for the NYC Gators. We get this show started with the NY Panthers, who are hungry for a victory this weekend versus the Hudson Valley Cowboys, a team that has lost a few games in the closing minutes of the fourth quarter. With a few new additions and a stingy defense, the NY Panthers tunked it up on the Cowboys in the second half by controlling the game with their running game. We take you to Tilden High in Brooklyn for this one. The NY Panthers have seemed to have found their answer to their QB problems. At number 10, Brian Pitney, aka Canada. His energy was infectious and his production was noticeable. 1 rushing TD and 1 passing TD to number 11, Darnell West. On defense, linebacker number 43, Nathan Jackson, led a defense that made the Cowboys work for every yard. We spoke with a few players and defensive coach, Coach Harden, about the team's second win.
Because I see you very heavily involved with the defense. What is what you guys put together this week to shut down the Hudson Valley Cowboys?
We just played our normal. I think this week we did a better job of execution. We had good practices during the week. We really didn't change anything. I mean, fundamentally and everything. Scheme-wise, we play what we play. We just got to rely on our players and everything to execute. So.
The game plan was just play hard, fight. You know what I mean? We have to fight every down, every play. It's not about a game plan because with 5-star and semi-pro, you really can't get a lot of film on other teams. So it's pretty much you come out here and you fight, we practice, we prepare, and we do what we got to do during the week so that we can fight out here on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, and like I said, you was an energy boost on that offensive side of the ball. You guys moved the ball pretty well against the Hudson Valley Cowboys. What was your mindset coming into this game to put the team on your back on the offense?
Well, just to come in the game, we implemented a new offense, and basically, I just wanted to take control and just try to make sure that the guys know that I got their back, I know everything that's going on, so basically if anybody needed questions, I know I was the right person to come to, so I had to be the main one focused, because if I wasn't focused, then basically we would have came out here and we wouldn't have been able to do what we did on offense.
Panthers put together a complete game and stuck to their game plan to get this W, while the Brooklyn Bulldogs have to find their offensive identity, especially with the hungry NYC Gators team coming to town this weekend. We spoke to our baller of the game, LI Panther quarterback Nick Guidi, about his performance and how he was able to lead his team to an overtime victory after sitting out of the game in the third quarter. We also spoke with first-year coach with the LI Panthers, Dwight Hines, about his defensive performance and what we can expect to see from them going against the power attack of the Brooklyn Bull Devils this week.
I saw a big change in the whole atmosphere of my team as soon as I went down. So everyone's trying to get me back in if I wasn't injured.
Okay, I want to take a second to go through the mindset of yours in overtime. You guys won the toss. I guess you guys really didn't want them to get the ball back. It was basically all passing, all precision passing by you. What was your mindset and what was you telling your team in the huddle?
I mean, at that point, there was not too much help from the coaches on the sideline. It was all off of whim. I was reading the defense. They generally stayed in a cover 3 for overtime, which they were playing cover 2 most of the game. And I mean, I was able to read and react. That's my job.
That's your job.
Especially in overtime.
Oh man, today's victory was big for us, man. We knew we was facing a good team, 5-0 Bulldogs, and we just wanted to come in here, stay focused, and get them their first loss.
Okay, now as the D coordinator over here, I see that you all have them Blue Devils with the top rushing offense in the league coming up next. What can we expect out of your defense to slow them down?
Just play Panther football, man. Swarm to the ball, get to the ball, stay together, just like we did today against a good 5-0 team right here. We just stayed together and played football. We shut the run down, so hopefully we get to shut their run down too.
With Yankee Stadium as the backdrop, the NYC Gators look to slow down the Surgeon Knowles team, whose swag is on 100,000 trillion. And to add to the challenge, they would have to find a way to manufacture points against them Coffee is live to the max. Big play after big play. And as the lights cut off at 10:01 p.m., the action ceased. And the Gators, who were mounting the comeback, had to take another L home. The Noles moved to 5-0 and have a strong hold on that #1 seed and are looking at a first-round bye in the playoffs.
Demon Knights coming up. You got a good win yesterday. Finally got back in the W column. Losing all these games within the last seconds of the game. What are you going to do to beat your rival, the Empire State Demon Knights?
First of all, to be a rival, you got to lose a game. So I beat them. My brother, when he was a coach, he beat them. That's what we do. We beat the Demon Knights. You know what I'm saying? But this week, they got a little something going. They got a big win. And this week, we gonna kick their ass. We've been kicking their ass for, I don't even remember. It's like 7-0 now. So Frank is there. Frank is the only player we gotta watch. The rest of the team, you know what I'm saying? It's a bye week next week for us.
It's a bye week?
It's a bye week. Cedar Creek next week. Come on down. We're putting everybody in the game.
And he's right, because on a semi-pro level, you don't practice 5 days a week. You practice 2 days out the week, maybe 3. So if one guy has to go to work or one guy's hurt, your whole unit is thrown off, okay? That's the whole thing about semi-pro. Guys don't put the work in on every time. So on game day, we're playing a chess game, okay? We're making those kind of adjustments, which is what you got to do. That's why I love the game.
Before we go, we want to show you some highlights of 2 games that we weren't able to get to this weekend, but one owner was gracious enough to show us his film.
Yo, 87 is wide open. There you go. To the house! To the house! Oh, he's gone. Y'all just gave him the point back. You'll get him back!
And he throwing. Oh, good call, Coach. Good call.
This could be a long go.
Well, that does it for this week's show. And you can always catch us at spinmove360.com. And you can also catch us this weekend out at Cedar Creek Park for the Punishers versus the Demon Knights. And Saturday night, you can catch us at MacArthur High School for the Tribe versus the Bounty Hunters. Everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. And once again, this is 5 Star Weekly, brought to you by Spin Move 360. Let's go.
That's right.
And Sean plays checkers, Jim plays chess.